Good morning, my beautiful farm fam. So this morning I was out and, filling water troughs and stuff like that. It's not cold out. It's like, I don't know, maybe high 50s, low 60s. I'm literally just wearing this because it's been windy. But it's not cold. It feels amazing out. But I saw something so stinking cute. I'm going to share it with you guys. I just thought that this was so funny. We had this chick in with the turkeys. And since, the weather has warmed up a bit and stuff like that, we let the turkeys out and this little chick. And the mom doesn't really want much to do with this chick anymore. But look what took it in. We've got Peppa and the two piglets. And now the chick. And I just think that that is so, so very funny. Good morning. Hi. How's it going? And of course I can't come outside without saying hello to Abby. My sweet big baby. Oh, excuse you. And she's doing really, really well. And she's super happy, aren't you? You're super happy. And everyone else is doing really good also. Oh, gotta get out here and clean up some of the stuff. But we got the other ones over here. Abby's following me, as she always does. Oh, someone had just pulled up. Lady, stay. Lady, here. Here. Hi. We have a package, and see, she's really good. No, stay. Stay. Good girl. Stay. Stay. Good girl. Good girl. Bye, you too. Good job. Good job. Good girl, lady. Good girl. So, we just had a package delivered, and Lady's out. And Lady, she can be a little iffy even with people. But that's what we want, right? We got protection dogs for a reason, and she does her job really well. I mean, she's still sitting there. She's such a pretty girl. Her face has darkened up a little bit with her winter coat. Even like around her neck, she's gotten a little bit darker there. But look at the coloring on her face. She's gotten the black coloring just like Abby. If you come over here and look at Abby, you'll see how Abby has some black on her face. You see how she has like these grayer black spots around her face here. I love you so much. Yeah. How can anybody get enough of her? Look at her. But she's doing really, really well. And so is Daisy. Daisy's doing really great. Piper is going to be having a baby soon. Babies, hopefully. She is due January 16th, which is right around the corner. Today is December 29th. In a few short weeks, we will have baby goats on the farm. So I'm super, super excited about that. But I'm going to clean up some of this poop that's in here. I'm going to go put on my muck boots and clean it up and get it out of here. All right, so I had to resort to putting my hair up, and I'm really close to taking off my jacket here, but I don't want to get sick either. You can see my face is red. I've been really busting my butt here with trying to clean up this paddock area, which, if you guys, again, I always say this, but if you've been watching our channel for any length of time, you know that this area here is like our biggest issue. One of the reasons for that is, for one, it's dirt. Two, whenever the animals are waiting for food or anything like that, they come over here, whether it's been raining out or not, they'll come and stop in the mud, they'll muck it all up, and then they poop and pee and all that other stuff. So we do our best to try to clean up the poop. But lately with, you know, with Daisy having diarrhea and stuff, it's not very easy to clean up. But I know that's TMI. But if you're a farmer, if you're watching our channel because you're interested in homesteading, then you know poop is part of the job. And it's a dirty job. I think Mike Rowe would be pretty proud of me because I have been sitting here trying to, basically, what I'm trying to do is, area here is very soft and it needs to be compacted. But that is a lot of dirt to scrape up, and I don't think that I'll be able to get all that done, especially not before all the rain comes. But my goal is to try to at least clean up a path for the animals and for us to where it won't be super soggy wet. It's pretty solid here, and even through most of it. Then it gets a little soft around here. I want to try to bring some of that over in that direction. What are you doing in there? Oh my gosh, you guys, can you see her? I'll show you. But anyways, we're trying to get the water to divert and go around that way. Now you see her. I have to put water in the trough, but there's water in the outside trough, so I don't know what she's doing. She's so silly. But for right now, the water still does come along this way. This, you guys, is where a tractor would really be handy. It makes it very challenging because I do everything with a rake and a shovel. This is what I'm using right here. And the girls apparently want to help me. But I'm just going through the paddock and making piles that I have to pick up of just like loose dirt and poop. And then I'm going to try to rake a lot of this stuff over here. And like I said, I'm just going to try to at least get it in the center here so the water can either go this way. And if it goes this way, it's not going to get stuck in all these divots from their hoofs. Bella, are you trying to tell me something? Are you thirsty? Yeah? Oh my gosh, you guys, she's so silly. I'm going to get back to work. I'm not going to record any of this because, quite frankly, I just don't feel like it. Just to be honest with you, it's a lot. So, I know a lot of people record themselves doing things and going back and forth and changing their video and all that stuff, but I'm not an excellent editor, so I can't give you everything that I'm doing. I might give you a little snippet of what I'm doing, but it's hard work, you guys. Look how red my face is. It's like 50-something degrees outside, and I'm beet red like a tomato. So this is how I always get. I've done this since I was a young kid. Whenever I am hard at work, my face just gets beet red. But anyways, I'm going to get back to work. Come to find out, the rain is not going to be here until tomorrow night, up until the following morning. So, trying to get as much stuff done as possible. So, I came through, picked up all the piles, tried to do the best I can. I don't know how well the camera picks this up, but there's still a decent amount of wet, like really soggy wet mud around here. Tried to smooth out as much as I could. I made a little alleyway here, so when the water drains, it will go through here. It may also go this way here. I tried to do the best I could. You could see there's still quite a bit of water, and that's just from the snow that we had on the ground, guys. But it is much warmer today. It's like 65 or 64 degrees out. It is very, very comfortable outside. And if we had a tractor, then this problem wouldn't be as bad. We would still have a problem, but not nearly the problem that we have. This would make some really, really good soil. Unfortunately, it's hard to keep these areas really dry, but you know, we have rain coming for the next week. All we can do is prepare the best that we can, clean up what we can. We just have to sit back and wait and see what happens, really. I'm just on the other side of like the area where Abby is usually in. Abby is over here. Yeah, it's very wet over here and sloshy. I don't know if you can hear that or see it, but it's pretty wet over here still. Maybe tomorrow morning I'll come out and do a little bit more. My husband was working on another situation that we had here at the house. We were having some plumbing issues, so he's been taking care of that area of debris, let's just say, and I've been taking care of this area of debris. If it's not one thing, it's another. But luckily, my husband knows plumbing very well. He actually was a plumber. That's all taken care of, thankfully. Hopefully that will stay under control and not cause any more issues. And hopefully I did a good enough job out here to where we won't have any more issues out here. But I know we'll have issues out here. That's inevitable. But as for today, I am done. I'm whooped. My shoulders hurt. My forearms are sore. And it's not even been a day yet, so I can imagine how they're going to feel tonight. All right, so I've got a little bit less than this done. And this guy came. He's come in and he did a little bit. I started it pretty much on this side, and I started doing a little bit around here, but he's been chucking it over the fence. And now we're gonna just time lapse this, so we'll see how long this takes. All right, well, there you have it. It is clean, anyways, as clean as it's gonna get, as smooth as it's gonna get. It's still wet, but it's not as deep. You know, my foot's not going all the way in all the spots. There are some spots like this that's a little bit more mushy. But for the most part, like this area over here is always going to be worse because it's close to the door. And then obviously we threw it over the fence on this side, and they're going to come and probably make it more like that area over there. But this is going to be really, really good topsoil. So when it comes to gardening, you know, I've been dumping over on that side over there. And we have another pile right over there where the tarp is. And then there's another pile over there. So, you know, if somebody wants to have a really nice garden, there is tons of soil that they can dig up. And they can dig all of that up if they want to, or they can leave it. It doesn't matter either way. If they want to, you know, not have animals and grow grass, this area here is going to grow grass so nicely. And in through the paddock too. If someone, you know, didn't want the animals and wanted to take down the paddock or whatever, grass grows really nicely in here. Now that the rain situation is under control with the trench that was built over there, we've got most of the rainwater under control, and it goes through the stream instead of coming through the paddock. I really do think that Daisy is pregnant. This side over here is where the baby sits. The left side is where her rumen is. And if you look, she is looking awfully round, you guys. I definitely think that there is a baby brewing in that belly. And that makes me so, so excited. Both of the cows are doing really good. I say cows because he is not a cow, he's a bull. But anyways, they are doing really good. Their stools are back to normal, and that is amazing. You guys, you never thought that poop was such an important thing until you own a farm, and it feels like that's all you talk about sometimes. Poop. Lots of poop.
Gets 2 thumbs up.
Yeah, lots of poop. This guy here is doing really good. He's a good boy. He likes to play with him. Yeah. It doesn't matter. You're making him. You're shoving your arm in his mouth. I see nothing. I see you shoving your arm in his mouth. Right, lady? Right? No? No? Well, it sure does look like that to me anyways.
Let me go. Let me go.
So, yeah, I'm happy with this. I kind of wish that we did this earlier, because now tonight and tomorrow it's going to be raining all evening, so hopefully it doesn't make too much of a mess. We'll keep we're going to keep Daisy and Zeke out of here so they don't go stomping around and mucking it up.
Paul, high five. There it is. High five. Paul.
He's such a good boy. So this wild mess is done. I'll show you what the pile looks like over here. Sorry for my sniffling. You guys, we've been going, as you know, from freezing cold temperatures to these warmer temperatures, and it's amazing how, if I was still in Florida, 60 degrees would be freezing to me, and now it's like, oh, this is great. But this is the amount of dirt that I put over here, so you guys don't think that I don't work. I do work, and I actually bust my butt. Not only do I help him with the outside chores, but I also am constantly working indoors, and I cook, I clean, I constantly pick up, and that, as you guys know, is a chore in itself. But there's some boys out there that think that us girls don't do some heavy lifting, hard work stuff, but I can't always record with a camera in my hand and work at the same time. So I figured I'd give you guys a tripod today so you can see how hard this girl really does work. And it happens more often than you think. So, you know who you are. You know who I'm talking to. I don't think I need to say any names. I hear comments that get said. Yeah, don't worry. I still love you anyways. If you guys have a mucky, muddy paddock, dig it out. It helps a little bit. Try to do it at least a week before the rain comes. Don't wait until the day before. That will help your situation for sure. Let the sunshine hit it and dry it up a little bit. Definitely after you muck up your paddocks, or you know, wherever you have a lot of mud, don't let the animals walk on it for a while. It's gonna really help as long as you keep the animals off. But if you let the animals go right back on it, you did all that work for nothing. That's it for today. We got that job done. I'm super stoked about that. That makes me so happy. And that's it. Thank you guys so much for being here. Until next time, you guys be blessed. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.